Hello, everybody. This is the afternoon and the moment we've been waiting for. We have been so excited to come and visit Helen Kish in her studio out here in Colorado. So I am here with Helen. Hi, Helen.
Hi, everybody.
It is so fun to be here with you in your studio. Helen, do you have some wonderful memories of our work together in your studio?
Absolutely.
Our viewers are hopping on the video right now, but we just did some wonderful work at our last convention. We taught sculpting and painting, yes. and what was that like for you, that whirlwind of doing something like that?
Oh, it was nerve-wracking on the run-up to it, but then once you started filming, you put me so much at ease and you asked all the right questions, so it was a lot of fun, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Even the screw-ups were fun.
Well, it's really important because we need to see that. We need to see somebody screwing up, and screwing up isn't the problem. It's what you do after, right?
Remember me breaking the egg?
Oh, that was hysterical.
Yeah, that was
that
funny.
was so funny. Well, it kept everybody on their toes. That was in the sculpting video, everybody.
Right.
Helen had an egg that she was sculpting around, and it was a real one that she didn't have time to boil, and it broke.
I didn't boil it hard enough. So
She didn't boil it hard enough. So what we're doing
Silly.
now is, it's so much fun, everybody. We are having tea time. So check it out.
Tea.
Look, she's going to pour us some virtual tea. Mine's real, but what we want you to do is, if you've got some time, grab some tea or coffee, whatever you like. Look at these darling teacups. I love this. These are cute. Look at that.
I think these are called, let me look at the bottom here just so I get it right, Friends.
Oh, fronds.
Fronds.
Maybe fronds?
Fronds.
Oh, they're fun.
And I just, I found them at TJ Maxx.
Oh, perfect. Well, you find good things at TJ Maxx.
Well, I used to be able to.
These are cute. And then we're gonna give you the recipe later for these energy balls that Helen makes, and they are really, really good and super easy.
Yes.
So, bon appetit to tea time.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's been such a gift. A lot of the people that are watching right now did not know of you and your dolls and your craft prior to the virtual convention. And now they're totally hooked. And we've been having a lot of fun. One of the things we're so excited about is that, Helen, you're going to have some wonderful dolls in the virtual sales room.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. And you have a couple. Can we look at a few of them?
Well, sure.
Oh, good.
I've got a couple of them.
You know, because we always have to be doing doll stuff. She has a couple of them just hanging out. Now we have to ask the viewers. Do you guys want to see a preview of some of the dolls that Helen's going to have in the convention sales room? I think they do. Okay, let's look. But there's also just some beautiful dolls to look at, which we always have to get our doll fix.
Actually, this one will not be in the sale. She's already been sold. But this one will.
And she's gorgeous. Let's just get up so our viewers could just see. What was her name again?
Santa Lucia.
Oh, she's beautiful. I remember you posted her right after Christmas.
Right, on the feast day of Santa Lucia.
Feast day.
And she's kind of special because this headpiece I made back in the 90s, I was thinking of making an edition of Santa Lucia dolls, but it never happened. So I had this headpiece, and I thought, well, darn it, I'm not going to just keep that until I break it.
Right.
I'm going to make one Santa Lucia doll, and that's who she is. And her, what's really special about her gown is that this is a handkerchief that I found somewhere. I can't remember where.
You know how much we love hanky dresses.
Look at this beautiful
It's gorgeous.
Work. It's just so special, and it was in pristine condition. So that became her, the top tier of her skirt.
This is one of my most favorite hanky dresses I've ever seen. She's beautiful,
Thank you.
Helen.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I know she's going to a wonderful home.
Yes, she is.
Now we have a couple other dolls and this wonderful teddy bear. What is going to be in the virtual sales room?
Okay, well, this one's going to be there.
Oh, she's
Olivia.
darling.
Yeah. She's one of my favorite sculpts, one of my favorite faces.
Olivia, and I just love the way her face paint looks in those brown eyes. Just beautiful.
And then this little guy here, his name is Otis.
I love Otis.
He's an artist-made teddy bear, and he's got a double-jointed neck.
Oh, he's wonderful.
So you can really pose him in a lot of different ways, but he's just comfortable sitting in the
Oh,
chair.
Otis.
Likes to throw his leg over.
What a
once
great
in a
name
while.
for Otis. Oh, he looks very comfortable having tea time with us. Just darling.
These shoes belong to another doll that's going to be in the sale that need a little bit of touch-up before they go in. And then this little girl, who's brand new, I just finished her yesterday, named Runa. She's going to be in the sale.
Oh, I love Runa.
Oh,
Runa's one of my favorites, and this is a sweet, sweet, sweet doll.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love her. And then who is this sweet girl?
This is an older doll, and I'm actually going to hand paint her probably this afternoon, and she will be going in the sale.
She'll be hand painted.
She's one of the original Bethanies, so she is not highly jointed like our later Bethanies. She's only got the 5 points of articulation, but she was and this is a Yonker dress, or I should say Boneka. I think most people will know that name better. Beautiful embroidery.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I love it.
And although this one is mine, I will have the last one of her in the sale. And that is Esmeralda.
Oh, she's
She
stunning.
was from the UFDC event that we did last summer.
She is just marvelous. And Helen, my favorite color on a doll for hair is red.
Red.
Always, always. It's
love
just,
red.
I love it. And especially when it's just so well done like this. What is your favorite color? Do you have one?
I'm very partial to red, but I really love all colors.
Yes.
Yeah. My husband loves red.
He does. Well, it's just so striking and just, I don't know. It's like, you know,
Of
it
course, he
reminds
likes
us of
it on
Ariel.
real dolls, not...
Not yes. Well, you know, men they do like redheads. So this is so much fun. Now, another thing that we have that's very exciting is that you are launching today 2 new dolls.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
And you're launching them right on your own website.
Right? Right.
You guys, how exciting is this? Helen, do you have them here so we can see them?
I do, but I've got to do a little work on them. So why don't we sit down?
Okay,
and
no,
you
let's.
can watch
I
them.
think that's all right. We can sit down and watch. So
Okay.
this is so exciting. Helen is launching on her new website that she made during the last convention 2 special dolls. They're limited to 175. 100 for one, 75 for the other, and the link is in the video. And we get to see them now for the very first time ever. And here's an insider tip. I haven't seen them in person yet, but I did see a picture that I posted. One of them's a redhead. All right, let's look at this. Oh, so exciting.
Well, let's start with, I'll get the tea off there. Let's start with Ma Petite So Chic.
Ma Petite So Chic.
There's her box. And I've
So
already
exciting.
taken her out of her constraints. But there she is. And she's incomplete as you see her here because
Yes. Let's see. Let's move this. Can we move this light over here? I want our viewers to really be able. Oh, there. That's going to be better. Isn't that better? Okay.
So when I sent her a prototype to the factory, they sent back what is called a counter sample. Mm-hmm. And the counter sample had a cap that just wasn't anything like the one that I sent in my prototype. And they said they couldn't do that because it would cost so much more money. So I said, okay, fine, let's just eliminate the cap. And I went ahead and made them all myself.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So you hand knit all of the caps that are coming on this doll.
They're actually crocheted.
Oh, they're crocheted.
But yes, so there are 75 of them here.
How exciting is this, everybody? Your doll is going to come with a hand crocheted cap.
So this is what
Okay,
I
can we
use.
see you?
This is
Can
the
we
crochet.
watch you start one?
Sure. Starting is the hardest part, so
It is.
It's kind of tedious, but so that's the crochet hook, and this is a size. Let's see, size
Helen,
6.
when did you have the time to crochet all of these? You made the time. That's just what an artist does.
You do. You just make the time. So
This is, look at this. This is so much fun. And then each cap takes a while, and they are cute. I'm just going to reach around and grab one so you guys can see. Look how sweet these are. I love it. Helen just said, nope, I don't want it. I'm making my own. All 75 of them.
well, they have to be right.
Yes.
Or why bother?
And Tomas, he is probably, and of course he doesn't have the eye, but he probably thought, oh my gosh, I can't believe she's going to do this.
Oh yeah, he thinks I'm nuts.
He thinks you're nuts. He just
Okay.
watches and sees.
You know what? I have to put my other glasses on. I can't see what I'm doing. Let me grab those.
So we are here with Helen. She is starting one of these cute little caps that go on the Ma Petite So Chic. This is such a sweet doll. She's 10 inches tall. She's all vinyl. I love her boots. Look at these boots, and then look at the plaid, rainbow, like colored pastel type plaid leggings or tights, I
Well,
guess.
you know what? Actually, it's funny that you brought those up because that's how she started. That's how the whole idea for this doll started. Is I found this fabric, and it's stretch, and it's a novelty
cute.
fabric because it's it's got all these, it's plaid, it's got all these wonderful colors. So I thought, oh, I can use that for something. I bought whatever they had, and that's how her whole design started.
Isn't that wonderful? So you designed an entire doll around this wonderful material.
Yep, exactly.
A lot of our viewers that are tuning in thought this was a box of cookies, but no, everybody, these are hand crocheted caps that Helen has made, each one. You can see how much work goes into this.
Yeah, especially
And
the
your doll will
beginning
come
is
with it.
Really, really hard to do. Once I get this circle going, it'll get easier. And of course, I haven't done this for a while because I've had all these hats ready to go for a couple of months now. So anyway, but you get the idea.
We get the idea. And so this doll is limited to only 75, and we have a link to her in the video. She is just wonderful. And I just love that she comes with this hand crocheted cap. Just so sweet.
Oh, but she's not finished
Oh,
yet.
she's not finished.
Because she has to have a ribbon in her cap.
Oh, yes. If you guys look at the picture that we put this morning, there is a beautiful little ribbon brought through the cap. And so you're going to do that to all 75 too?
All 75.
Helen's going to be busy.
So here's
a good tip.
Here's how I keep my ribbon on cards like this. And of course, then they get crinkled. And we don't like crinkles on our actual product. So what I do is I heat up my little tiny curling iron. You can do this with an iron too. And I just pull it through very quickly because you don't want to burn the silk. And voila. Et voila.
What a great tip.
It's all
And then you don't have to
ironed out
turn
flat.
on get your iron, and you don't have to do all that stuff. So,
Exactly.
ooh.
Now I gotta find a needle to pull that through. Sorry, I should have done this earlier, but
Oh, no. We like looking in
in drawers.
artist drawers. Yes. We
Well, my drawers
never
are
mind.
pretty
Patricia
crazy.
wants to see her with her cap. Oh, yes, Patricia. So what we're doing right now is Helen's going to string through the ribbon, and we're going to show you exactly what she looks like. Isn't it so sweet? I have my tea in this sweet little teacup over at Helen's, and we're just hanging out in her studio having a great little relaxing Saturday afternoon.
Okay,
So fun to see an artist in action.
so I hook the end of the ribbon into the needle like that, and then just pick a hat. And I start where I want to end. So since I want the ribbon to, the bow to be right about here, I'm going to start threading the ribbon through here. And I've made a little space in this particular line for the ribbon in the way that I crocheted. I think it's called a double crochet. Mm-hmm. I'm self-taught, so I really don't know what I'm talking about.
It looks pretty darn good. Helen's always saying that she is an amateur. Well, started as an amateur, but I mean, it's just so good. For self-taught crochet, this looks pretty darn amazing.
And of course, you want to keep your ribbon flat.
Do you guys crochet? If you crochet, let us know out there. I crochet. I love crocheting. I'm self-taught too.
Ah, good. I'm not going to be really, really as careful as I should be on this because for the sake of time. But if you're doing this at home, you want to make sure that your ribbon stays flat. It's just easier that way than having to straighten it out later. Sometimes it wants to twist. You see how it wants to twist.
What a cute little touch, though. This is why artists are so amazing, because just even this little touch, which I would have just made the little cap and thought I was done, it adds such a wonderful pop of color.
It's all in the details, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to just end it right there. Try to straighten it out. And then since I have her right here, I'm just going to put it straight on her head.
Oh, so sweet.
I wish my fingernails were longer. That would make everything easier. Okay.
Mine are always short because I don't know. I'm not.
Mine just
I need to do
break off
stuff.
all the
Yes.
time.
Oh, and you're going to put a little bow.
I'm going to do a little bow. This is one I wish I had tiny fingers.
So sweet. Helen, this is going to take you forever.
You know, it'll probably
you'll do it,
go
yeah.
faster after I get a few of them under my
Done,
belt.
for sure.
Yeah.
If you guys place an order, you're going to get one of these wonderful dolls with the hand crocheted cap and ribbon. They are so sweet. Oh, how exciting for you to also be launching a doll line on your website. It's
Yes,
been a while since that's happened.
This is the first time, really.
Oh, it's the first time?
Yeah. I've never launched it all on our website.
She's never launched a doll on her website. How exciting is this?
Yeah.
Helen, this is exciting.
It is exciting.
Yes. So Helen has you've worked with a lot of stores and a lot of things like that in the convention and
Well,
stuff.
for many years, we launched our line every year at New York Toy Fair.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we would launch our line at UFDC or some other place. But this is the first time for the internet for us. So there she is.
She's just out doing her thing. Let's look at dolls. Let's look at what we're here to see. Oh my goodness, she is amazing. So let's talk about her body and her hair.
Well, she's an all vinyl body with 5 points of articulation: shoulders, hips, and neck. Her hair is mohair.
Beautiful.
And she's got
it's
she's
nice.
tied in the back so that she's a little bit under control, but you know, that can be taken out and she can be wild and crazy, but
You can style it different ways or whatever, but I think she looks so sweet like
and
this.
this is factory paint.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And I think they did an absolutely gorgeous job. That's why I wasn't going to press them about the cap. I thought, nah.
Because if you get the face right,
Yeah.
you're not going to want to rock the boat.
Exactly.
She is so sweet. So this is the first one. It's a nice size. It's a little 10-inch size, and they just have so much personality, you guys. I just love them. Really, really, really wonderful, but the outfit is so sweet.
Yes, and her top, we talked about her tights. Those are what started the whole design. I carried that through into the top. The top is wool felt. So
Wool felt. So
wool felt.
is there a different kind of felt?
Yes, there's craft felt,
Oh, craft. Okay.
which you'll never see on any of my dolls.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
And
wool yes.
felt. So it's,
Well, this is very thick and lustrous and good
yes,
quality.
and good quality,
Yes.
and they come in beautiful colors.
Very vibrant.
It's about 30% wool. And
wonderful.
I'm not sure what the rest of it is, but it has a nice hand, what we call a hand to it. So it's fun to work with.
Just wonderful. The quality's great. And I want to show you guys the boots too. They're so sweet. They're this like, it's more of a kind of a dusty rose.
Yes, leather boots.
And they're leather. Awesome. And so and she is price pointed at $325, and there are 75 of her. And of course with the hand knit cap. Now the next one is so sweet. I have not seen her. I've only seen a picture. Look at this little thing.
Now her cap comes in the box in a little bag that's tied or taped to the side of the box. So what I'm going to do is take her out and brush her hair a little bit. And as you
Look
said,
at that
she's a
redhead. She's a redhead.
She's got long red hair. And her cap.
Oh, look at
If you haven't guessed, I love hats.
look at that little cap.
So there
Oh, sweet girl.
And they kind of like each other. They kind of they must have been designed by the same person.
They
at the
must have
same
been
time.
designed by the same person. So this is Tiny Tulu.
Tag along, Tiny Tulu.
Tagalong Tiny Tulu. Tagalong Tiny Tulu. I love her. She is limited to 100, and she is only 225. And now, is the construction with the same wool felt and all
Yes.
of the wonderful little touches? Are they cousins? They're wearing the same motifs. They are just.
They could be
They could-
sisters. They could be friends. They could be anything. But they obviously shopped at the same store.
They shopped at the same store and they both love it. Look at how sweet. I just love this little size. This is 6 inches, which I think is just such a wonderful little size. A great travel doll. Tell us about these shoes.
Well, they're canvas.
They're like mini Converses.
I know, aren't they cute?
They are so cute.
And they do look huge on her feet, but
Yes.
the great thing about them is that besides just looking adorable, they help her to stand without a stand.
Which is so nice.
Yeah. So she doesn't need a
Stands
Actually,
are such a pain sometimes.
They are. They are. I try to make all of my dolls so that they'll stand on their own, but it can be a challenge, especially when you're with all vinyl dolls.
Right.
But yeah, those shoes help a lot.
They do. So for those that are asking, these are on Helen's website. Helen will have some fabulous things in the virtual convention sales room next week, but these are right on her website and the link is right in the video. They are limited editions and you can click right now and reserve yours right now. They are just wonderful.
And they are in stock.
And they are in stock, yes. And you've had them in stock for a while and you've been saving them
We have.
for the right moment.
We have, yes.
Which is right now.
Yes.
This is the moment.
This is the
so,
moment.
and they're right downstairs. So, Tomas he's ready to go, isn't he?
Oh, he's ready to go. He's
Has
been
he
ready for a while.
He's been waiting and ready. So,
Yeah.
and they're in the garage, so they're ready to go, which is fun. I like to just order something and get it immediately, which is not what my dolls are coming on Tuesday. So we're excited about that.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, we are excited. So, Helen, you have been working on a lot of things. Now, tell us about how was your Christmas?
Was lovely. Lovely. It was quiet.
Yes.
We don't have any grandchildren, and so I'm not privileged to be around little ones.
Well, you will hopefully one day, right? I'm just
Well,
grabbing my tea.
It's probably not going to happen for us because my youngest child is 40. So we're not really expecting that. But one nice thing is that the church, the parish that I go to is chock full of young people and they're big families. So I get to enjoy those children both during Mass
Yes.
and afterwards.
That's
And,
so nice.
It's very nice.
One thing Helen has been so blessed with is, speaking of children, is her own children.
Yes.
Your children are just so sweet and helpful, and your son, what is his name?
My son, Ryan.
He is so nice.
He's amazing. He's we've never had to pay for an IT
Yes.
problem that we've ever had because he's our IT guy.
Yes.
He has been since the inception of Kish and Company.
Oh, how
And,
wonderful.
I mean, he's worth a lot of money per
Yes.
hour. If we had to pay him, we couldn't afford him.
He's so sweet. When we were setting up her website, we had a problem and he just disarmed us immediately.
Yeah.
And he just said, "Hey, Mom, I'm going to help you figure it out." And he was just so sweet. So it is wonderful to have wonderful and supportive people.
Yes.
So we are here in the studio and you showed me some needle felting.
Oh.
You're picking up a new hobby.
Well, I don't know if it's a hobby yet.
Oh, not yet?
But the same son that I was just talking about, my IT guy, had a beautiful mixed breed dog that he and his wife were just in love with. And a couple of years ago, I decided to try this needle felting thing to make a little miniature jazz for them. And so, yeah, I can show you what I was working on.
I want to see it. So
I've really only done 2 needle felted dogs.
So much fun to see.
And I don't usually show my
It's really
my
inspiring.
mistakes.
It's inspiring for us to see.
This was actually the first one I was starting to try to make look like jazz. So it's really not very good. As you can see, I didn't even finish it. But that was just kind of giving me a feel for doing it. And the one, I don't have even a picture to show you of the one that was finished. But this year, as I said, I did this a few years ago. And I don't know if any of you know needle sculpting. I bet a lot of you do.
A lot of them are getting into it.
Here's what it is. And I'm no expert at this, okay, believe me. But I have this pad, which I actually don't use all that much when I'm doing an animal. But you need needle felting needles. And these things, and you take, let me just show you here. I'll take some of this white, that might work better. You take a little bit of this stuff, which is roving, wool roving. It comes in different things. You can get it in alpaca. Some have silk in them. This one feels pretty nice, but I've got some roving downstairs in the doll room that is so silky you wouldn't believe it.
We're going to go in the doll room, by the way.
Yeah. So you take the needle and you try to keep these fingers as far away from the needle as possible. Okay. Otherwise, you will end up poking yourself. I do it all the time. And you just poke through. And as you're doing this, you are actually felting this wool roving together. And I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. It sticks together there, but now you've got almost a kind of fabric. That's not done enough, but you get the idea. You have to do this a lot.
Yes.
So, but that's how it goes. So like on him, I don't know what all of this extraneous stuff is here, but you know, I would just lay down the color that I wanted, and then I would just poke and poke until it fastened itself to this. The black fastened itself to the camel color. And it actually sticks. So it's pretty neat stuff.
How fun is that? So Helen is getting into needle felting, and it is just so neat to just see. And I think it's a fun thing for everyone to try, because you can find little fun needle felting kits all over the internet for not very expensive, and kind of get started with them. So we're gonna actually go on Helen's page and continue our conversation. But Helen, it is so fun to be here with you in your studio.
Thanks.
Thank you for inviting us in.
Coming.
Now, just so you guys know, right over here, I'm going to show you one more time. There is a link in our video. These dolls are being launched just today on Helen's own website. Limited editions of 75 and 100. This is Ma Petite So Chic and Tag Along Tiny Tulu. Did I get it right?
You did.
I got it right.
Oh, here's something we didn't do.
Oh, yes. And this is another thing Helen is working on. Look at these cute.
I want everybody's advice on this.
Okay.
Because this is a little Christmas ornament that I made years ago out of some little, with some little sculptures that I did, 15 years ago. And I got a lot of these little sculptures left. So I, at one point, thought I might even have them produced in a factory, but it was way too expensive to do that. So I just kept doing a few for friends here and there. Anyway, I've got a pattern for this, and I've got a lot of these. And I'm just interested, would anybody be interested in buying these?
I think they would.
As little kits?
As a kit, I think they would. I think that'd be super fun. What do you guys think? And you could personalize it for seasons.
Oh, absolutely. You can do it. This is wool felt again. You can do it out of any color you want. You can do any kind of designs you want there. Although I do have a design in the pattern. But you can, wing it, improvise, do anything that you like. I'd just be curious.
I think they
if
do.
anybody's interested, I'll put it in the sale. I'll put them in the sale.
I think, okay, so we've already had Melissa said yes, Hannah said yes, a lot of people have said yes. So
great.
Judy said yes, they all would love to have one of these. So if you can
right.
put some in the sale, Cindy said yes. So Helen, you're going to have to put together, Diana said yes. Okay, we're going to have to get some kits. Paula said yes. Kathleen said yes. Now,
Awesome.
how many kits can you make us for your sales
Probably.
room?
I haven't counted how many I have, but I can do a lot.
Okay, good.
lot.
Every seller gets 60 spots. So you can put probably a decent amount in there. We're excited for the sales room, Helen. What else are you going to put in there that we didn't see today? Any odds and ends or fabric or?
Well, I have chosen a few of my books that I've grouped together that I thought people might be interested in having, some fashion books that I relied on heavily when I was beginning my career, and some quilting books, which I honestly never used because I'm not a quilter. I thought at one point I might do a quilt, but I never actually did. Things like that. I'm not sure about fabric, but I do have some costumes that I'm going to put into the sale. And something that people might not expect and might be surprised by the prices are some of my bronzes and some of my one-of-a-kind pieces.
Oh, fun. Oh, that's going to be exciting. One-of-a-kinds are very, very special. Now, what do you mean by costumes? Are they full-size costumes or doll costumes?
Doll costumes.
Oh, doll costumes. Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay. And you'll say in the description what size it'll fit. Well, that's exciting, isn't it? Oh man! If you guys have a Helen Kish doll, put it in the comments. We want to know if you're a Kish collector or you're just if you're getting started. Helen, when did you uncork the bottle and design? When did you have your first doll? How long ago? You've
Oh
been
my
designing
gosh.
dolls because you started in sculpture, and then you started making dolls in bisque, right?
Well, actually, the first dolls that I made were made of polyform. Polyform is a plastic. It's the precursor to Sculpey, and it was my friend Martha Armstrong Hand once said to me, "It's like working with chewing gum."
Ooh,
And it really, chewed chewing gum.
chewing gum.
It really is terrible stuff to work with. I'm talking about the polyform now. I know a lot of artists, including Bob McKinley, got very proficient with Sculpey, but this is how I started. So those early dolls are not so good. And actually, I didn't start out as a sculptor. That's something that I think I developed into. But I always loved dolls, and I was making dolls from the time I was about 8 years old and making paper dolls and, with those kinds of things. So anyway, I've been doing it for over...
And it's just wonderful. And we've watched your career and you've done all kinds of marvelous things. But when you started doing vinyl, that was a turning point for you.
Yes, it was. It was. Before that, I had been doing small porcelain editions. And then I ran into the work of a German artist named Sabine Esch. I don't know if any of you know of her. There was actually a book about her dolls that was given to me. And I looked at, and then I saw that one of her actual dolls at a Table Mountain Treasures show. Do you remember that show?
Yes, of course.
And I was just in love with it. I said, oh my gosh. I asked the woman about it. She said, this is a German artist. And I said, it's porcelain, right? And she said, no, it's vinyl. I said, oh, you're kidding me. So that started me on the path to investigating how to make my dolls into vinyl. Because I thought, if a German artist can do it, an American artist can do it too.
That's right. And you figured it out.
And with a lot of help, I did figure it out. And then got our first vinyl dolls into production in 1991.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
And we just gone from there.
So speaking of vinyl dolls and going from there, this sweet girl debuted today. She is a vinyl doll. She is only $225 and limited to 100 pieces. This is tiny tag along Tulu.
There you go.
I got it. And then Ma Petite So Chic. I just love it. And she comes with the hand crocheted cap that Helen hand crocheted with the ribbon in it. She is 10 inches tall. There's only 75 of her, and she is 325. They are awesome, and they're ready. They're ready to go.
They are ready.
So let us know if you guys enjoyed this conversation. We have had such a great time, Helen, and now we're going to go on. Helen's page, and then we're going to film some wonderful content for the virtual convention, looking at more dolls. But that won't be live. We're gonna put that on later tonight. So thank you for spending some time with us today.
Well, thanks, everybody.
Yes, that was so much fun. So you're gonna see more of us. We'll see you very soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.